And we're live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to Miss Goldie Robinson. Thank you for being the first one in this morning. Shout out to D-Mac. D-Mac, big up yourself and thank you for being here. Grand Rising. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the garbage truck drivers and the school bus drivers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel. Shout out to heavy equipment operators, engineers, construction workers. Shout out to the chefs in the kitchen. Shout out to the payroll specialists. Shout out to whatever your job description is, the AC techs. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who gets up, works hard for theirs, and want good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person if that's who you are. You deserve respect. Manners and respect to everybody tuning in, and thank you for being here this morning on another beautiful morning. I believe today is Wednesday. Let me check before me say it. Yep, today is Wednesday, January 3rd. We are already at the third day of the new year. Time now wait for nobody, my friend. All right, so don't play with time. Time is not on your side. That's what time is not waiting for nobody. Time not upon your side. We just say Happy New Year and look at us, 3 days in already. We'll be 3 months in no time. We'll be 6, 9, 12 months and saying Happy New Year to 2025 soon. I'm going to put that out there. Speak it into existence so we all arrive alive. Not true? Big up to yourself, man. Thank you for being here this morning. We have a lot to talk about this morning. Uh, I thought I left the chat room open. Yes, I did, because there is Darren Brannon, 305. Darren Brannon, big up yourself. Thank you for being here, family. I appreciate you greatly. You've been with me for a long time. You don't have your green name and your membership, but I do see you get it sometimes and then it's not there sometimes. So I appreciate it that you're still here regardless. Darren been here for a long time, you know. Don't have a membership, I don't know why, but I saw I got still. Um, Senior Sexy in the building. Please remember to like the live, says Marilyn Grant. Thank you for being here, Marcia Walters. I appreciate you greatly. From the very top, again, Miss Goldie Robinson, shout out to you. Thank you for all your support. DMAC, WMB, KJ Buzz. Thank you for being here, being a part of this family. Audrey Wright, thank you for being here. Audrey Wright says, morning fam and present teacher. Lisa Watkins is in the building. Onika St. John is here with us. King Biggs, morning fam. Veronica Gale is in the building. Jane Ander is here. Dion Ricketts is in the building. Audrey Wright says, morning classmates. Sharon Spence says, morning family. Karen Notice says, good morning, SouFLo and the family and everyone tuning in. Enough blessings to all. Up, up, up. And 5Field63 says, afternoon, SouFLo and everyone else on this platform, all the way from England, Great Britain. Big up yourself, family, and thank you for being here. Wayne Nathan is in the building. Thank you for being here. Kamoya, the vegan queen. Shout out to Kamoya, the vegan queen. I never seen that name before. Kaz Robinson is here. Kai Tai Jai Empress is here. Marcia Walters is here. Thank you for being here. I feel kind of shaky in myself. I don't know why. I drink a cup of coffee. I told you all I'm doing this whole fitness thing starting the New Year's off, right? So I'm supposed to be like working out and eating better and all these kind of things. Not a New Year's resolution, just being more conscious of health and putting in more effort, right? And see if we can sustain it throughout the whole year. Last night, I drank a cup of coffee and then went to the store and I was running around like I was on drugs. I'm sure whoever saw me in there probably thought, damn, he moving fast. Because I was moving fast. I know me feel cold. My house is kind of cold. It's kind of chilly in Florida, in my part of Florida here today. And I don't want to turn the heater on because my heater, the low, even when it's on low, it just, the whole house just feel like a furnace. So y'all bear with me if you hear me. I tremble a little bit. So when me I talk, it's just because me they are foreign, and me I try adjust to the weather. But I'm here. Healthy and strong and giving thanks. Wayne Nathan, thank you for being here. Kaz Robinson, Kai Tai Empress is in the building. Marcia Walters is with us. Dre Bell is here. Michelle Taylor is in the building. Audrey Wright. Everybody there. Big up on yourself. Let's get into the topics. We can't spend all morning doing big ups. So we have three things on the table this morning. One of them is this is meant to be a deterrent. So view with caution. This is a look inside a U.S. prison. It's actually a U.S. prison fashion show. You know, I try to tell like my brothers. I've heard some of them say, "Man, bad a yard," and so what if Uncle Sam come get we? Right? You know, they've been doing a lot of extradition lately, going into the Caribbean, taking out people, bringing them to the U.S. to face justice, giving them years in prison here. And I've been trying to tell my bros that the prison here is kind of way different from the prison in Jamaica. They're like, so what, SouFLo? For them, prison still better. I don't know if you ever been in a Jamaican prison. It's dirty in there, you know, some big rat run past you, you know, and the place stinking there, you know, and them not have no running water. At least in the US, them prison clean. And you get 3 square meals a day. All right. I want you to pay attention when we show you this piece of video. If this is not a deterrent for you, then by all means, go right ahead, run full speed into what it is you want in life, my friend. And I hope you get every bit of it. All right? Because if somebody show me this that I'm about to show you, I would have never. I probably would have got church, I got change my ways and I'll baptize and these kind of things. It's that much of a deterrent for me. And I'm hoping it will be that for whoever sees it. In a minute, keep the Cubans, but deport the Haitians. That one is going to cut deep this morning because I have so much to say. Keep the Cubans, but deport the Haitians. Jaja God. Why so many Jamaicans don't like Haitians? We're going to leave that for now. On to the next one. A teenage girl was attacked and beaten unconsciously by a group of grown women. And finding out this morning what it was all about leave a bitter taste in my mouth. So I have something to say about that as well. The video has gone viral. I can't show you the video on YouTube. All I can do is if you look at my screen, if you look at my icon for this video, you will see a still pic. That's all we can do is the still pic because YouTube has community rules and guidelines. You can't show anybody getting beat up. You can't show anybody being hurt. But if you look right there, you can see that it was going down, right? I don't know if you watch the Animal Channel, which I do and I refer to pretty often. If you ever seen a group of hyenas jump on one of those deers out in the wild and take it down, that's what that turned out to be. The young lady was beaten unconscious. She's in the hospital. She is recovering. She survived. However, she is having difficulties remembering normal things, small stuff. So another case which brings back memories of that young lady who got beaten into unconsciousness the other day, and I think she had to learn to walk again, had to learn to talk again. I forgot what her name was, right? So we're gonna talk about all these things this morning. Let's start off with, where do y'all want to start? Do y'all want to start with a look inside the U.S. prison fashion show? Do you want to start with keep the Cubans but deport the Haitians? Or do you want to start with the teenage girl that was attacked and beaten? It's up to you. I'm going to sip some of my fruit juice this morning and 60 seconds go. Kaylin is her name. Thank you, 5Field63. Kaylin was her name. And I hope Kaylin is doing way better. I know she was recovering and doing good. I hope she is like back to normal, even though I doubt it. But you know, teenage girl. All right. Karen Notice says, wait there. Marilyn Grant, go back up there. So go back. Kaylin Dowie. Any topic goes for me, says BM. Marvelous Kelly says prison. Dion Ricketts says prison fashion show. Karen Notice says teenager. Reggae Girl Bento says teenage girl. Audrey Wright says Cuban, Haitian. Miss Goldie Robinson says Kaylin. That's her name. Sharon Lafalle says teenage girl attack. Marcia Waters, teenage girl, Cuban Haitian. I got teenage girl leading. I only have 2 prison. Wait till on the city video. King Big said, teenage girl story. Kayla prison fashion show 3 prison. Kayla teenage girl. It looks like it's going to be teenage girl. Cuban Haitian only got 3 of those. Jamaican said prison it is. Haitian, good morning, good morning. Okay, good morning, peeps. Didn't get notification. Dorothy T, thank you for being here regardless. Rasha Jada said prison. Mm. Not for nothing. Um, I really want to start off with the teenage girl. But I, I really want to start off with the teenage girl, but we're gonna go with prison. Listen, I've told y'all so many times before. Prison not enough for me. Me not in them something near. And I don't know. Oh, it's on my camera because I had to screenshot it because we couldn't get the video any other way. So the video is a bit dodgy, but if you pay attention to it, you should be able to sort out the details. Wait, Lord God, hey boy, and the oh no, anyhow you reach over here, don't feel like so the cat escape them something. Yeah, I know. I watched one brother do an interview yesterday. The brother said, first of all, when you come in here, everybody get tested. And when you come in here, and I'm talking about tested like your chin get tested. Big, brolic dude. Look like what him would have been the first one on the auction block back in the idea when they were like, niggas for sale 75, 75, 50, 55, 55, 75. Him would have been the first one to figure. Everybody would have bet hype on him, right? Him does big as hell, and all him fists look like it bigger than my head. And he was like, everybody in here get tested, you know what I'm saying? We test your chin when they come through here. And if you non-affiliated, you go straight to the back. So the interviewer asked him, if you come in here and you're non-affiliated, you're not in any gang, you not nothing, you just a normal man, just trying to do your time and get out. He said, yeah, them the squares, they go to the back. Go get me my Doritos, bring me my coffee. You do that. The rest of us, we up here and we getting into gang business. And that's how it is all through the penitentiary. I was like, damn, you don't have a choice, right? You don't have a choice. He's like, you go get me my cup. So either way, if you ain't doing the fashion show, you bring in coffee and donuts and whatever else, snacks and what I'm saying, Doritos, not Doritos, his burritos. You gonna bring me my burritos and my coffee. That's what you do because he's a nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, anyhow, watch this. Some of y'all be having them prison men and y'all love them for some reason. I'm gonna hold it down because my babe doing time. And you think babe's so lonely and he misses you. Why, may I say? Come on, phone, don't do that. Oh, why is the phone recording? That ain't what we're trying to get into. Let's get into this video right here. Video clip. I get a little excited talking about this because I want it to be seen. I need my brothers to be. Let me just start off right here. I'm gonna just start off right here. Okay? We're gonna just start off right here. Get your life right kind of thing. Meanwhile, the youth getting their hair freshly braided. Yeah, y'all seen Young Thug? Young Thug going through his trial, right? Right. Young Thug, ain't nobody fresher than him out in the streets. Whoever is in there that's braiding his hair, they real good. They need to open a braiding shop when they get out. I'm just saying. But that's the start. I got the video. We about to play the video. Don't log off, Tevin King. Don't log off. Show it to somebody so it can be a deterrent. You know, the young chopper them say, no business if Uncle Sam send for it. Oh, so what? We go up on a plane. We go do a couple of years over. So we go right back to it. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to put deterrence out there. Right? Because this ain't cell block party in Jamaica, man, dress up in a fresh clocks and all whites and these things. You're gonna spin popular. Remember that old dancehall song? Mama, I think a little Wayne or somebody singing. Come take me out, yeah. Bad man have me down, yeah. I spin popular. Mama. Yeah. All right. Watch. We're gonna play now. Wait. Y'all, are y'all paying attention to who is in the room? Y'all paying attention to who is in the room? Yeah, you seen the gang looking thug life. Ooh, he looks so good. That's what y'all women be saying. He got that body. He look like he work out a lot. He yeah, on the streets, he a bully type of. Yeah, you see him in there, right? And he like, you gotta do a little bit more for that money, man. You gotta do a little bit more for that thing, man. Bend over, show us something, man. Listen what they saying in the background. Everybody in there now. Everybody is in here. Passing the day. Watch them dress code there. Present fuck nigga fashion, man. They making it rain. Let me give you the song. Bounce that ass. Ah! Watch this one there over here, son. Watch that one there over. Look at these outfits, bro. Watch that one there. Watch, watch Miss Miami's grandson. Um, you know, you know, you know. Me disturbed. Mm. Bounce that ass. Do a little. You gotta do a little something extra, man. You gotta do a little something extra. Bounce that ass. Yeah, if no one come, by all means, go right ahead, right ahead. I told y'all before. The U.S. authorities have started working very very close with Jamaican authorities, and they even have them underground in Jamaica. Them a walk around and they looking like they tourists. They checking out the seeds because they need y'all for their prison system here. It's no wonder. And then your brethren who said he 10 toes down in these streets. We gangster man now snitch, cause bad man not do them something that him at the first one we talk about you because they let out a report that I brought to you. See, some of y'all just go over your head. I be really trying to save brothers. They let out a report that I brought to you about 2 weeks ago. In the report, it said the reason they're able to get so many of you is because the people who they're catching are talking. So once them catch one and roll him up, him talk. So they back into Jamaica they go and get the rest of them. And then them talk and back into Jamaica they go and get the rest of them. So nobody not faithful to you, my friend. Don't let these streets fool you. Is no loyalty out here, and you are gonna end up in this place. I know you think you bad right now where you at, but please remember, say a little gun where you have, it not gonna in here so with you. By the way, they were strip searching the other day and a whole gun fall out of one of them man, a body hole. A whole gun. Don't ask me how to put it in there. And it wasn't clapped between the cheeks. It was inserted. Right. All right. Can't say SouFLo never warn you, my brother. So when you see them dragging you across the tarmac and you have on your silver bangle, and your silver bangle them match your anklet, and them get you some nice big long silver chain that connects the two, and then you go son a shuffle and go to your flight, and them carry go way up a one place at North Dakota around a one part around this in the middle of winter. That is on you. You make that decision. Me not feel sorry for no man, no grown man, especially after I've been warning so much. Yeah, man, SouFLo, whatever you talk about, man, everything good, man. Them can't hold me, man. See him there? It's probably him over there in one of the skimpiest outfits in there, cause nobody in Jamaica now go see me. Yeah, okay. All right, my brother. All right, sir. I think I'm gonna choose different for my life, though. Yeah, and shout out to the ones who see this and it changed their mind. Cause them said, you see, one time people know them know, then they can start to try to do better. Some people just don't know, so them don't know what to encounter. You know, sister, enough of them when them going there, them come out frig up and can't even be back to normal again because of the things they have seen and the things they have done while they were in there. It's called survival. And you're going to have to survive in this environment if you want to come home in a one piece, right? Well, Granny said, Dorothy T, who can hear? All right, Grandma. I could play it one more time for them because it is for them and it is for their deterrent. All right? I just want to save lives. See them there? Watch him. Yeah. Watch out. That's how they do it in here. Bounce that ass. That's how they do it in here. And the Jamaica prison, this, my friend. Mm-hmm. Yes, Rash Jada. $3.98. Gotta do a little bit more extra for that thing now. Bounce that ass. Our next month I tell you, bounce that ass. Watch him. This get me every time. That brother, yeah. Watch him. I him that, you know. Watch him over there, so. You see what I have on? Act like you don't know. Act like you don't see, you know. All right. Me don't want to see no more. You've been warned. I did my part. I did my part. You've been warned. All right. End up over there if you want to. Some of them might like it. I don't know. Because ain't no way somebody showing me that and telling me said that how I go on over there. So and me still I do anything that could even remotely bring me close to that. Not even traffic ticket me not play with my friend. Much less. And y'all out here risking it all. For what? For what? All right. This ain't y'all notice how Jamaica prison video them different, right? Man sit down on the block, music a play. Man look like all weed him a crush out in him hand. Me no know where my roll. Him look like him there road. Him man the charge them a bounce fist and I go on G. Yeah man, them have a camera and so say something to the camera man. Yeah, bad bullets from over Raymond's pen. You see the G that right, that's how we do you me I say. Yeah, I know that the energy that them have in there. Man, I size you up in there and I see which little white outfit where him tear up one t-shirt and make you can fit in your ear and you either better can fight. I mean, no, enough no Jamaican man can't fight. When they never get boxing lessons. These man been boxing since they were 2 years old. I just saw them doing in America. So good luck to you. Good luck to you. I warned. I'm moving on. See? Excalibur the turntablist, shout out. Thank you for being here. Excalibur says that video only shows the possible PG stuff going on in there. Wait until you find out some of the R-rated stuff. Talk your talk. Well on there. Let me bring that one back. Yeah, because you know what's crazy, Excalibur? Some of them still gonna look at this video and say, Chuck, that ain't nothing, man. Me just go sit down in my own corner and not pay no attention to them. Okay, you hear what Excalibur said? That's PG rated right there. Wait till you see the X rated stuff. A brother yesterday I tell him story and the brother said you can't avoid seeing it, hearing it, smelling it. It dead there. And we talking about all types of activities from people getting cut up, shanked up, to people getting, you don't know the rest already. And you know, whole heap of voluntary nastiness going in there too. And I just hold on and take going in there. Right. So it's gonna be all up in you, in front of your pause, all up in your psyche. Pause. All right. That will never happen in a Jamaica prison. Yeah, in a Jamaica prison, them just go hide in a corner and do it. And then everybody act like nothing going on. That way. I remember that video. I remember that documentary. Yeah, the condom box did empty in the Jamaica prison. So don't go on like don't go on like it don't happen in Jamaica prison. It does. Yeah, man get hold on and taken a Jamaica prison. All kind of something happen in there too. So let's not glorify and think one is way better than the other. But the culture, you're more than likely can get saved in a Jamaica prison. As in, I'm trying to tell you all this. Our prison in Jamaica different because you still have some remnants of the outside world. You see, in an American prison, them last you so far in the system, you don't know what day of the week it is. You don't know what time of the day it is. You just lost in there. And you don't see no family members. They can cut off your visits. You're not getting nothing from the outside. Everybody wear uniform and everybody eat the same food, unless of course you go to the commissary and you get a little extras. But the commissary always have the same things, right? Right. So ain't nothing. No, it's just completely different. And that kind of culture where them have in there, where a man go come, take two t-shirt, tear up one, and turn it in a headband, head tie, make him look more like a woman. And the next piece of the t-shirt is a little tank top covered the nipples, and the next one is a little piece of skirt, and he's walking up and down the tier. And man, I send him go down the sun, go give so and so a favor and bring me back what he got for me. Seen it. Seen it. You walk around a whole man pocket. Man pull out them pocket and tell you, hold on to this. What? You ain't holding on to my you ain't... I seen it. I no found them. Love talk about, oh, them have to kill me before them can do that to me. Y'all need to listen, man. Listen. This is the last thing I gotta say about this, that I'm changing the subject. A brother said, he said, man, a bro came in there, big and strong, looking tough. He thought that was gonna be enough to help him. Talking hard. He said they caught him in the shower, right? And there was about 7 of them. And they beat that man unconscious and took it. And the man said, the way how this was his words. He said the way how they went up in him, like with such, well, what kind of word he used? Passion. He said with such passion, man. They was effing him like they got out and got to a female, man, and they was taking their turns. And hey, boy, if that not deter you, I don't know what will. Hearing it is one thing. That's why I brought you the visual. Seeing it is a whole different thing. And thank you for Excalibur the turntablist. Yo, fam, absolutely. Y'all need to go and watch the Fleece Booty Johnson new interviews because he's been released from prison. That joking character out of the Boondocks, it was actually a real person, and they actually had a documentary with him in it before they even did the Boondocks. A lot of people saw the Boondocks and don't know that that's a real person. Or that real person who was supposed to spend his entire life in prison, he got paroled and he's out. And he doing interviews and he telling stories. But he was telling stories from inside the prison with the prison guards vouching for everything he was saying. I seize you. So how do you do it? Like when you see a new guy come in, he was like, man, we can smell his booty through the pants, man. Yeah. When they walk in here, some fresh new booty, they can smell your booty through your pants. They they can smell your they can smell your booty through your pants, man. So I mean, how do you like let them know that you he say I just approach him, you know what I'm saying? And I tell him straight up, I sees you, I likes you, and I want you. Now we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. They normally end up doing it the easy way. Oh my god! Yeah. They be acting like they all tough and all that. Yeah, but once you corner them up, know what I mean? Because when you get in here, everybody got their weapons already, and if you new in here, you don't have no connections on how to get no weapons. A man run upon you and corner you with a shank this big. He push it through you. It's coming out the next side. What you gonna do? I said, what you gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not going in there. That part. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And the part about the jelly, right? Oh, bro. The man said when we go to breakfast, I keeps the jelly. I keeps the jelly. My favorite's the strawberry. What you doing with that? Strawberry jelly. Oh, me not want to repeat that. So don't bring me there. We can't do it. We can't do it. But let your mind wander. You know what I'm saying? If you want man and yam straw jelly out of your bottle and these kind of things, and you there crying because you want to go home and you can't, and you're being subjected to. I saw another video. See, these videos are leaking because people are getting their cell phones in there and getting trafficking the cell phones back out, right? And for some reason, I also believe that the COs and people who are in charge of these prisons are a part of this. You understand? Because how else are these things getting in and out? Now in today's world, it's no longer just hearing the story about it, my friend. We're seeing the videos. Me see a man grab a youth yesterday in our next video that I have. Grab him and hug him up like this, right? Hug him up like this and have him in a headlock. And if you want to see the man, he's not even trying to fight back or nothing. Some of y'all might have seen it. And then just a box him. Bow! 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 And the man did that top ball. Yes, daddy. Yes, daddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. He was like, you gonna give me my shit, right? Bow! Don't ever. Don't bow! Don't bow! Bow! Everybody else did their laugh. Oh man, he effing him up, man. Look how he doing that, man. You get the man fierce. Bloodshot already now. Fingerprint the yasso, fingerprint the deso, fingerprint up yasso. No, sir. Mm-mm. And a lot of people go in there and commit suicide too. Let's talk about that part too. Or go in there and completely lose it and have to be put on medication. Because don't think because you go in there and you lose it, they're about to give you an early release. No, your crazy ass is going to be in there slinging your poop at the wall and being crazy until your time is served. Know what I mean? So I'm just saying. King Big say I saw that video many years ago. No, sir. Prisoner for me. Me and you, King Biggs. I'm good out here. We have choices. I'm good out here. Don't want it in my life at all. At all. So please, may I beg you, call your little son, call your mad cousin, call your little nephew, call your unruly family members. So have a look at this, please. Right? The mad boy SouFLo played this morning. Have a look at this. Do with it what you will, but at least show them. So once they see it, It's up to them. See, when people make these kind of choices, I don't care about them. I'm not shedding not one tear for you because that's the choice you made. You grown, you know what's at the end of that road. If you end up in there by mistake, is a whole different story. But if you purposely do stuff to get you in there, I ain't worried for you. I'll save my tears for the kids who can't help themselves. I'm not worried for your grown ass. You purposely made choices to end up there. You did want to go. You probably saw the video and you liked it. You wanted to go experience it. Hey, do you, man? Do you? That part. Claudine, Claudine said, "Mama, bad man, I've done your spin popular. Mama, come take me out, yeah. Bad man have me down ya a spin popular. Mama. Mm-hmm. Something about him no response. When me hear the judge say give him a life sentence. Mama. No, me no family. Me done. Me done. We tried. All right. Moving on to the next one now. Do we go teenage girl or keep the Cubans, deport the Haitians? Let's get into the teenage girl thing. Yesterday I saw a video. Now this was the update for this morning, straight out of the Jamaica news. Yesterday, the ending of that was they're trying to find, and of course it's Clarendon again. They're trying to find the individuals who did this to this young lady. I saw the video and I was terrified. It was a young girl that was laid out unconscious in the streets, right? And then flip her, roll her over, and she just didn't move or anything. And her mom gave an interview yesterday, and her mom said what they did to her daughter, what them do to her daughter, it her daughter can't remember like regular things, small things. To find out what it was about and how it happened, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Let me see if I can catch that one on the phone. See it.
Video showing a 14-year-old girl being on Saturday, December 30, 2023, in Havana Heights near Denby, Clarendon. The full video is too graphic to show on television.
Absolutely.
After getting a few slaps, this lady in a pink dress walked over to the child and began hitting her with an object. The child was also kicked when she fell to the ground.
A spatula.
So, what happened? The child's mother tells what she heard.
Like my daughter went to visit a friend, and when she went, she was sitting on the wall, and she was attacked by 4 adults, saying that one of the lady hold her and said, "Who's your mother?" And she said, "Tan." And said, "You know, long I want to hold your mother." And she held my daughter, and she spit in her face.
The girl later ran from her attackers.
Big woman,
boy ran her down. He was on a bicycle. He ran her down and hold her and bring her back to the lady in the grave. And the lady held her. And the other girl came with a spatula and beat my daughter.
Now, why was one of the attackers interested in the teenager's mother?
Listen
TVJ
up,
News understands that a love triangle may have fueled the incident, but the 14-year-old is not involved in the romantic relationship. It appears that the mother of the 14-year-old has a boyfriend. That boyfriend is also in a relationship with another woman. The mother of woman number 2 and other family members attacked the 14-year-old since they could not reach the child's mother. As for the condition of the child, who is now in hospital,
the little girl was unconscious when I went in. Then she kind of woke up. She didn't know who I was. Then she went out for a minute and then she came back in. She said, "Mommy, help me, please don't let me die."
It's left to be seen if charges will be laid against the 5 females now in custody.
All right. Shout out to
a viral video.
Shout out to This Is a Blast. They put it on Instagram. Shout out to TVJ because that is TVJ's material and we are not plagiarizing because we never mentioned any of that because we didn't know. We just use that right there to further this conversation right here. All right. With that said, listen. The first thing I wonder, I see, is not. Let's not even go into the details of that yet. I was wondering if these, cause this is not the first time I've seen this happen. I mean, I wonder if like the little girl have any mad cousin or any mad uncle or which part our father is, or me back up people pick near road. That yeah, my back up people pick near road. I will frig up your picnic and make them call you. Yeah, and we could do it any which way you want to do it. Guns out, fists out. What? Me not play with my picnic them. And I say this because I've done it before. Right? Right. Watching that big heavy woman in the pink. Come watch the video. That big heavy woman there in the pink. She was using a metal spatula. Me have one in the kitchen. That hit hard. She was chopping the little girl in her head with it. Them a hold her and she chop her with it. Me hear somebody in the background, another woman say, all right, you bust her head now. Stop, and don't kill her. You bust her head now. She a bleed. Stop. Uno don't kill her. And them drag her and fling her out in the street and kick her in her head and she went unconscious. I saw men passing by and the man them just look and kept going. It was a boy on a bicycle. When the lady approached the little girl, she said, what your name? What your mother name? And the little girl said it. And she said, you know, long more hold your mother. And grab off a little girl, and the little girl freed. She's 14. She run. It's a youth on a bicycle ride her down and block her off, and grab her and carry her back to them, Remember how we was talking about how the female lion, how the lioness does not breed for low quality lions? If you the weakest on the plane, you don't get no pum pum and you can't breed nobody. She will breed for the strongest only. And then she will take the next strongest and the next strongest and the next strongest, but you not get none. These are weak lions. None of them man that even attempted to stop it. That little girl could have get killed, and at least 3 man missing in the picture frame. Plus the little boy that went and got her and brought her back. What does that say to you? What does that say to you? Big old tough woman, fight over man. In 2024, you know, long more hold your mother and grab the poor little girl. I bet to that little boy there. You want to bet me money on this? The little boy that brought her back, him don't have no daddy in him house. Our mother have boyfriend. And the mother change out boyfriend. Him. Or just him and the mother in the house. Yeah, that part. That big Pepto-Bismol, that girl there. And then when the police put them in the back of the police vehicle, they were celebrating. They were celebrating as if them just win a trophy, a prize or something. Police, I carry them, go and lock up them in the back of the police vehicle, slap high five and a laugh. Yeah. Don't know who for frighten. For real. Believe me when me tell you, don't know who for frighten. Cause me know a couple of people, including myself, but me I'm not the only one. Me know a couple of people that if you ever did that to their child, just remember when me tell you, say, death and destruction follows. Yeah. And it's no, see, a lot of y'all do this talk, right? Where you're like, if somebody ever do that to my picnic, I'm gonna mash up the place, and then somebody do it to your picnic and you don't do nothing. Me not talk about you. I'm not talking about you. I talk about some people when me know, including me. If you ever did do that to mine, you see, and if I was there as a man, I would have stopped that. I would have tried my best to stop that. The man them just walk past and watch them murder the little girl, because that's what they were doing. It was an older woman that was there begging for her, and after them unconscious her and them roll her over and one of them looked like she started to fret, is when they left her alone. I said this before, I'll say it again. We're so used to blaming men, but our women are at the center of everything that is bad about our society, about what we've become. You know, with morals and principles and everything gone down the hill. With family structure and unity, community unity mash up. That's Jamaica gonna stay like that again. Right? For the people who left long time and still romanticizing it and everybody in the community cares about each other is a lie. It's a lie. Me in Jamaica, I see it. Jamaica flex now like how it is in foreign. They don't speak, your neighbors don't speak to you no more like that. Me see it. I'm there all the time. I see it. I come from the era where if I walk through a community or the community or my community, I used to be able to stop at every single house if I want to and get something to eat if I want and get something to drink if I want. All if them never have nothing, then we say, boy, I'm good. This way have enough to dry bull around here, boy. If you want piece of one with little piece of cheese what we do have left over from. Boy, me I mix some sugar and water around there, so just wait till me squeeze in the lime. You want some? We not flex like that no more, my friend. It's every man for themselves. And it's my child and me, or my children and me. Nobody no business about each other anymore. And our women are at the center of that. Our women are at the you get up every day and talk bad about Jamaica. Why you not talk about some of the good things them? What good things? What help me out? What good things? If you want me to talk about good things, what good things? Help me out. Come on, I want to hear them. What trumps everything is how we are now, how we treat each other now, and how we are now. That take over everything. When we say what good things, hear them. The stock market is doing well. Well, me know thousands and thousands of Jamaicans. And me know hundreds of Jamaicans on another level, like more personal, and not one of them don't play in a no stock market. Not one. So when you tell me about stock market, because you want to hear something good, you see how you have to reach to find something good? We used to be so basic. When I say talk good about Jamaica, people say the people them man. Yeah, the vibes irie. Everybody nice. People quick to help you. People quick to help you now, yes. But them a look at thing. And the mind sharp them help you and rob you same time. It's just a different time and era. Different friggin' time and era. Our kids are so not protected anymore. And I'm warning that y'all are continuing to create people who are traumatized as young people who will more than likely be traumatized adults. And I don't know if you are now notice what traumatized adults do and how them function. Peer destruction. Until they can figure themselves out, until they can get to a place where they are conscious of the cycle and then try to break it, peer destruction. And they'll bring more children into the world, traumatize them to until them figure out themselves. It's sad. It's sad. Watching them beat that little girl, I wanted so much to help in every way I could, and I couldn't. Me didn't even want to send a hit. I couldn't. You know? A Clarendon that happened, you know. Yo, man. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. How you doing?
I'm good, family. How you doing?
Good. Happy New Year.
Hey, same to you. Talk to us now.
Yeah. So, I wanted to respond to the story that you're talking about.
The one with the little girl.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's it's amazing to me like how most of us don't understand domino effect, cause and effect.
Right.
Right. So, many of us are the same folks, and I'm not speaking to anybody in general. I'm just speaking to us as a culture. The same folks say, "Oh, don't judge. Only God can judge. Oh, we're not too judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the people them alone.
Them
Man on a
life.
business. all that kind of stuff. See, what culture is the culmination of values and traditions and standards, right? That's what makes a culture. When you start to strip a people of standards, and because yesterday I was making a black cake.
Right.
I never made black cake by myself. And first I was cool with the idea, but after a while I was so intimidated by doing it. I call my mom, I call my two aunts, I'm cross-referencing. I have to call the elder women in my family to understand how I do it, because there are standards on how it should be done.
This is gonna come off messed up.
I'm gonna come out messed up. I can't just do it anyway because it's my black cake and I'm just gonna do it anyway. I feel like it. I end up with black pudding. The black cake I said I'm making, right? Okay. So a lot of, just in general, the same people like, oh my God, are the same one, leave people business alone. Mind on the business. We're not too judgmental. We're not a hypocrite, X, Y, and Z. You're stripping your people of a culture, of standards. And people without standards are like wild animal. So when you end up with wild animal, don't complain. When you said any music is okay, any environment okay, any lifestyle is okay, leave the people alone, let the people them live them lives. Mind on the business, all the other kind of stuff. Yeah, the only verse people know in the Bible is, judge yet ye not be judged, but they don't understand the context of that verse, which was, you're not doing what the other people were doing. Right? So Ona can't throw rocks, because the same men who want to throw rocks at the woman were with the woman themselves in other engagements. So you are not in a position to throw rocks at anybody. But when you're not living a certain lifestyle, you say, hey sis, hey bro, that no look good. Don't do that. We don't do that. You understand? Even the way I raise my children, certain things I said I want to do sleepover, I said we don't do that. That's setting that. We don't do that. That is setting a standard.
Yes.
I'm not just raising just wild hog. I'm raising people who are civilized.
Absolutely.
So when you get rid of standards, you get rid of civility. And when you get rid of civility, you have big woman that fight a 14-year-old.
Oh, my man.
Because there's no standards. So the same people who defend slackness don't complain. That's all I have to say.
We appreciate you. Thank you greatly.
Yeah, take care.
All right. I see somebody recognize exactly who that was as soon as she started talking. Always profound. Always profound. And, you know, she don't call in as much as she used to, but always welcomed. Because she always balance out the thing and make it make sense. That analogy she just drew about the black cake, you know, I was watching my wife doing her cooking stuff over the holidays, and it's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. What she just said. You can't really quite figure out certain things, how certain stuff is done. You know, say it's done that way there, but are you gonna just go wing it and just do your own thing? Because if you do, you're not gonna come out with the product that you like, that your grandmother and your mother made. You have to go back and consult, right? So there are standards to it, that kind of stuff. That was a deep analogy, and it actually is a reality. Seeing, and it's true. It's true. Remember how me used the one about the short skirt, and I said over the years the skirt gets shorter. I was just looking at pictures. And my grandmother picture them, me I look upon, come up to my mother them time, come up to my time, come up to other time now. And I'm like, damn, we went from you know how the eye trees them used to dress with Bob Marley. You remember them skirt they weird on an ankle, and then somebody say, yo, them skirt they too long and it hot round ya. And man, I tell you how to dress. At time you dress yourself, my girl. And the girl say, all right, I true. And skirt reach knee. And then we said, sure, the skirt them can get shorter than that, man. And skirt reach above knee and to thigh. And then the girl them say, I feel with time now, this name independence. Nobody can tell me nothing. And the skirt reach right to spot the pum pum there. We call it mini skirt. right? And then we went from that to them end up outside fully naked. That if that is not something for you to look at and say that is us, just the analogy of the skirt, like how she used the cake. If that ain't us, nah, allow the people them man, make them live them life. So what? Leave her alone. Like make she do what she want do. I fear her life to live. I feed them life to live. We ended up accepting stuff that has corrupted our society. Cause you see, while we were allow the people them make them do what them want do, guess what was happening? They were doing what they wanted to do, and then the next generation of children were watching and emulating, right? And then it got worse. Cause them said push the envelope a little bit more. Well, if them did go to the knee, maybe me can take it to maybe it's sexier if it go way up here so to which part the pocket them supposed to there. And then the next one said, well, if it did go there so, maybe we no need to wear no skirt at all then. Maybe we can wear a fishnet bodysuit with tongues under it and just cover me two nipple them. And then if it go there so, then maybe we can just go to do our butt naked and just say. And then we lost all standards. And then we outside butt ass naked, calling ourselves sexy. It's hey man. we It does grieve me if you look upon it. At the picture me I look upon it now. I'm looking at the picture with this woman and how big this woman was too, and how little the girl is that they're hauling pulling. I'm looking at the picture me I look upon, and me I said to myself, say, yo, look on her. No discipline. No discipline. I don't give a damn what nobody want to say. No discipline. She eat out of the pot. She not even share fair food pan plate. No discipline. She not care about life like that. She don't. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yes, SouFLo. Good morning. Happy New Year
Same to you,
and
family.
the family.
Same to you and yours. Thank you for calling in. Walk on.
Yeah, what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
it's about those ladies and that 14-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
They should be ashamed of themselves because there's no way if you look at a 14-year-old to beat her for her mom.
For her mom.
Because of a man.
What your mother name? She said her mother name. The woman said, grabbed her and said, you know, long more hold your mother. And the little girl broke away from it and run. And is a youth chase her.
They're a bunch of
bring
cowards.
her back. A bunch of animals,
they can't
really.
face the mom, so they take the little girl.
There's a bunch of animals, really. But let's talk about the mom though. And let's talk about how these women are loose though. And let's talk about them making poor choices where men are concerned though. Because I have never seen a set of woman who run down community hood more than 50 woman them. She don't care if John have Nikki pregnant and then Kim have 2 fame and Simone have 4. She wants to be baby mother number 4 when she will give him 2. And then all that plays into the consequences that your children end up suffering from your choices. All of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then look at this. They are going to kill somebody for the man.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go into prison, you still don't have the man anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So how do they look at that? What kind of justice they get through that?
You know, I was going to talk about this the other day, and you just point me in that direction. I'll divert for a second to say this. I was watching over the Christmas festivities, like the concerts and all these things that were happening, and the stage performances, and I've never seen women get so excited to see up under another woman. I never seen this. Not in our culture, right? And when Shensia bent over and shake and wind up, and she didn't have on no much clothes, and you know the little tuntun is just poking out the back. These women get super excited, and I'm like, what's really going on? You know, they go to parties, they simulate sex, gyrate on each other, and all kind of something like a girl bend over her own friend and start give her backers and bunks her off like she's a man doing sexual acts and stuff. That's a common thing now amongst them. So when you watch all this and you say, okay, they do something to that girl, they're not gonna get the man, they'll end up in prison. I think they'll be fine just there too. That's why when they were in the back of the police vehicle, they were like celebrating and happy. It wasn't a deterrent. It's like anywhere me go, me I go, okay.
They were rejoicing now, but when they get behind here and see what they're gonna go through, it's a whole different world, complete world inside there.
Why?
Because let me tell you, I used to work at a station, and they host all women in those jails, and it's not pretty. So they can rejoice now, but when they go in there and those doors close and they face the consequences that they're going to face in there, then they're going to be crying and said they're sorry. I heard many women do that. But on behalf of what I'm saying, if I have my man and I found he's cheating, I'm not going to fight the next woman.
I never understand that.
It's not worth it.
I never understand that.
So I have two choices. Is either I move on, leave you with your lifestyle that you want to live, or I dealt with you, the man.
Right. Right.
Because if you did not go out there,
he's the one that owes you loyalty.
Perspective of those women, then you couldn't have a relationship with them.
Right. But here's another thing in our culture too, and it's so engraved that they put it even in music and everything. Whoa, take a girl, man, whoa, and they'll try to rub it into a female face,
They can rub it in as much as they want, because that's not my life. And I have an option. I can walk away and leave you. There are better men out there
that mindset
to show me love and respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder what these women are thinking.
They're not thinking. They're just doing. There's no thinking involved. That's why I say animals. They're moving like animals. They just instinct, just do.
And then you look at a 14-year-old to do that, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, if it was my daughter, hey, not even prison couldn't hold them.
Boy. But look at us.
Trust me. I would be going for them.
Look at us.
The world gone mad.
We gone mad. Yeah.
Boy. Then we make the world suffer.
That's true.
So we're gone crazy.
We're gone crazy. Long time too. Because it's not new.
It really hurt me to the core because I have 3 children. I only have 2 sons and 1 daughter. So I know I would be tripped.
Diana Green says, you know why they were rejoicing when the police picked them up? They were rejoicing because if you revisit the Clarendon case, nothing really came out of it. I don't think anyone has been charged or jailed for that. So obviously there's no deterrent, right? Mash up a gal and go sit down in jail for a couple days and then come out or something like that. You're not getting no long prison sentence.
Everybody is not the same. Everybody is not the same. Those ladies might get off Clarendon case, but they might not get away.
We'll see.
Let us see.
Yeah, let's watch how it plays out. We'll see.
Yeah, have a good day now.
All right, manners and respect, and Happy New Year to you again, yes?
Thank you, and same to you.
All right. Yeah, man, listen, we have to do better. But leaving that there, I don't have to spell out what I would do because they'll probably take the show off the air. But like I said, me know not just myself, but me know really a couple of few mad people. I come from a different time and I've seen it go down. Like people really lose their life over frigging with people's children. So me don't know what going on in this new generation, and the children are so unprotected, and it's bothersome. It's bothersome to even watch it. I'll leave with this message though pertaining to this section. our women, I'm going to repeat this to you again. You hold power. You hold superpowers. Your choices determine a whole nation's outcome. If you don't believe that, then please know that to be true. Where you sway is where the men go and the children follow. Believe that. Okay? Yes, he's here to protect and provide and all that, but really and truly, it comes down to you. It is what is ultimately accepted by you that goes reverberates throughout our society, throughout our culture, throughout our when our woman them used to say, me don't want no man with dress like girl. Me don't want no man in a tight clothes and them something there. You couldn't find no man in a Jamaica and no tight clothes and dress like woman and them something there. Right? When the woman them started saying bleach out skin man look sexy and nice and the tight pants are the new thing, go take off them baggy pants, come on, that now work again. Every man tight pants up and bleach out skin out and all kind of other something. I'm trying to tell you that you hold so much power. Wake up. Wake up. We're gonna left that right there, so. Our last topic for the morning, and we have a solid 15 minutes to get into this one. You know, I had to ask the question, and I hate, I don't normally use the word hate, but I hate to do this one. But truth has to be spoken. I click on the news the other day out of Jamaica. I see an article that says 10 Cubans in police custody after allegedly trespassing in a Trelawney hotel. I want you to listen to how it's worded, even in the media out of Jamaica. Listen. Trelawney, Jamaica. 10 Cubans are being processed by police after allegedly trespassing in a hotel in Trelawney on Saturday. The development has been confirmed by the Jamaica Constabulary Corporate Communications Unit. Reports are that Cubans were discovered around 2 a.m. on the Excellence Resort property. It is not clear how the group arrived on the property. However, a source noted that while the group was spotted on a section of the property, it was after one went to a member of staff and asked for a phone charger that the hotel realized that they were not guests at the facility. Nobody messed with them because they thought they were guests. It wasn't until they came and asked for a phone charger that they realized that group of people there, they're not booked in here. It is understood that hospitality was shown to the group as the hotel awaited the arrival of the police who were called. They were later taken to the Falmouth Public General Hospital. I don't hear anything about immigration violations. I don't hear anything. Them give them place for sit down. I'm looking at the picture right here. See them there? They get them place to sit. Them give them drinks. They took care of them. Okay. Now, on the flip side, and the media has not said out of Jamaica where are the 10 Cubans. Were they Cubans that snuck into the country illegally, breached our borders, or were they people who just were here on a work visa and things never work out and they walked off the job or something? No talk of any of that. Now, let's go to the Haitians. And it says right here, Portland, Jamaica. 9 Haitians who were among a group who entered Jamaica illegally. You notice the difference in words? The 10 Cubans were discovered. The Haitians entered illegally. Between Sunday and Monday earlier this week in Long Road, Portland, they were sent back to Haiti Wednesday evening on a Jamaica Defense Force coast vessel. It is expected that at least half of the 20 or more Haitians who landed illegally have not been accounted for. Residents awoke Monday morning and saw a 28-foot sailboat in which the Haitians had arrived, and it was abandoned on Long Road Beach. The police were alerted, and 8 of those Haitians were captured when the taxi was intercepted in the parish. Among the fleeing Haitians was one of their countrymen who had been living in Jamaica for the past 11 years. So he's like a setup point for the rest of them. I've been here 11 years, come true. If you make the link with him, then he can further assist, kind of thing. Observer Online understands that another illegal Haitian migrant was caught Tuesday night along with another illegal migrant and a native of Haiti who has been living in Jamaica for a similar period of time. 5 females and 4 males comprised the 9 that were repatriated back to Haiti. Human rights lawyer Marlene Allen is in Portland attempting to block the government from sending back the Haitians before her efforts have been futile. She's tried before. By the time she got there, they were already gone. They're not even giving them due process to stay. Here is where my issue comes in. And I wanted to believe that this is not true, but it is. So, posted this on Instagram, and I saw too many Jamaican compliments that were derogatory towards the Haitians while uplifting the Cubans that it made me feel like I had to discuss this. Jamaican women. The Cuban man look good. Send him come to my house. Me will cook for him and take care of him. He's light skinned, hair curly. Right. Jamaican people. Here's one of them arguing with me yesterday. She said, keep the Haitians, keep the Cubans, send the Haitians back. The Cubans are coming to uplift the country. The Haitians, them are bring pure destruction with them. I said, and I replied, I said, for a person who looks just like the Haitians, because you are and I'm speaking of physical descriptive characteristics. When I look at the Haitians that came on, they were all very dark skinned in hue. The person who said it is very dark skinned in hue, has the same similar characteristics, makeup. If you took that person and put them right in the middle of those Haitians, I would be saying that's one that came with them too. So my question is, how come people that look exactly like you are so against them and so against them receiving help or even receiving due process? You went as far as to say this. The person right back and said, SouFLo, ain't nobody trying to argue. This is facts we're stating. The Cubans are highly educated and skilled workers. The Haitians can't afford anything but labor. And Jamaica have a whole heap of labor already. Send them back. They're going to be a burden to the system. But the Cubans are coming to help build the system. I said the more you keep speaking is the more you're showing just how dunce you are. Because although you and the person start draw out statistics about this many percentage of Cubans are highly educated because that is how it is in Cuba, and then make sure that everybody go school or learn a trade or whatever. I said to the person, I said, all these numbers you're pulling out don't apply to the group that came now. These people, and they had just got to Jamaica, you know. I said, these people haven't even been processed yet. And you already are under the assumption that they are all highly educated and skilled. And the Haitians sitting on the shore just wash up, and you automatically look at that whole crowd and say there are no educated people there, there are no highly skilled persons there, send back everybody. If they had gone through interviews and they had been processed, and the Jamaican government could say, well, you know, this one is this one is a this, that, this one is a that, this, they have this, that, and that qualification among them, I would say, okay, you have a point. They all came highly skilled and highly educated, but they weren't. That's just us looking at them and making these assumptions and division. And when they divide, I realize that Jamaicans are dividing and are saying, send the Haitians back, but keep the Cubans. And majority of who said it are what we call black Jamaicans who look just like the Haitians when them I say send back. So my question was, why do Jamaicans dislike Haitians so much? I never wanted to admit that that's truth. I never wanted to admit that that is truth. I heard a Haitian brother say one time, because I grew up in Miami, I grew up amongst a lot of Haitians. I heard a Haitian brother say one time, we don't really have nothing against Jamaicans. We have our own fight to fight, but Jamaicans don't really like us for whatever reason. And me being a person who didn't have nothing against them, and I'm thinking like the whole Caribbean is one kind of a thing. I say I don't know about that because I don't know no Jamaicans that don't like you. But I was lying. I was lying and I was trying to downplay it because even in my immediate circle, it was those kind of jokes going around. If your body odor was kicking up, if you had poor hygiene, if you didn't know how to dress properly as they call it, whatever, they used to call you a Haitian and it was supposed to be a disrespect. I even remember black American girl. She said, "Go back on your banana boat." I said, "I didn't come here on a banana boat. I came here on a plane." She goes, "Yeah, right, whatever. Something about your Haitian ass." I said, "I'm not Haitian, I'm Jamaican." She was like, "Haitian, Jamaican, same shit, y'all the same." And I was so offended. I'm talking about junior high. This is long time ago. And I was so offended. But yesterday, I had to look back. And I'm looking back and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm like, the Jamaicans that I know throughout the whole time I was growing up here have always disliked Haitians and have always been aggressive towards them or not friendly towards them. Of course, I know some that are, like myself and others, right? My sister was that same way. She actually had real Haitian friends, like hang out with, steal with, run road with kind of thing. I never had. I just had them as in going to school and meeting them there. Right. And school put you together and you work on projects and stuff like that. But I can't say I had Haitian friends that I hung out with out in the streets kind of thing. And I even start searching myself. And I remember when we did the video the other day with the Haitian cuisine. And I said, you know what? There's one way to break these barriers. Food can do it. Start eating what the others prepare. Right? And we made the video. Me and wife made the video. I think that video has like 100 and something K on the channel now, with a lot of Haitians under it saying, man, thank you for doing the review on our food. And thank you for giving a good review, right? Because how we grew up, it was Jamaicans in our circle. It was minanyam from them. Them eat cat. Yeah, them kill a cat, them and yam them. Them nasty. So I was always afraid, and I'm looking at myself and I'm being honest in front of my audience. And I was always like, Haitian food? No, sir, I don't want none. So when you hear me the other day come to you and say, I grew up in South Florida, we're around a lot of Haitians. I don't know why I never tried Haitian food. I had to search myself and be honest. And it's exactly why I never tried Haitian food. It was always dirty, nasty, the talk about their food, right? So when I took myself to a Haitian restaurant the other day and ordered the food, I was genuinely surprised how similar the food is to our food. I was like, the griot, I said, yo, my grandmother used to cook just like this. And many other things on their menu. I say all that to say this. The number that was done on us is still in full effect. Now, I spoke to somebody about the Willie Lynch theory, and people are like, yeah, but you know that stuff is fake, right? You know it was made up, right? Okay, whether it was made up or not, it's a piece of document that I think everybody should read. Because the intention of it, made up or not, the intention of it was to set a destructive wheel in motion that will continue to power itself. And he actually said in there, generations to come, you won't even have to tell them anything about each other. They'll fight each other just because. The wheel's already in motion. They'll pass this down for generations. The wheel's already in motion. And as time goes by, that wheel will only pick up momentum. Sure destruction, sure separation. And I thought, damn, that friggin' wheel is in motion like crazy. I see a girl from Jamaica yesterday bleach her skin so bad, and then they literally lift up a big patch of skin and just peel off her brown so to reveal this light color. Another one is a young youth, and him said, throw away the something with them I use, man. Throw away the whatever the BioClear or whatever the newest thing is. And he mixed his own concoction and put it on his skin. And I said, yeah, this is us. And this is us being so afraid of us and wanting so much to be what we're not. We give so much love and respect and manners to others outside of us. But when it comes to our own, we find every excuse in the book not to unite, why they don't deserve help, send them back and keep the others. I'm honestly sick and tired of that. Sick and tired of it. But that's where we're at. So, Jamaicans, those who tune in here, I want to encourage you. Just so you know, so when I talk stuff, I'm not making stuff up. You know, I just have too much stuff saved in this phone that I can't just go through everything real quick. Seeing? But I want y'all today, be conscious of this today. You are no different from the Haitians. You are actually the same people. I don't give a damn how you want to style it. You are actually the same people. Right. And the sooner you accept that, the better the outcome will be. That's it. I'm going to leave that right here for this morning. We're right at the top of the hour. Perfect timing to end. Go out into the world conscious today. Be conscious of your thoughts. Be conscious of your deeds. Walk with the Most High. And I'll catch you tomorrow morning right here on Morning Thoughts. God go with you. I'm out. Peace.